It is that time of year where we are all going overboard on online shopping, online ordering, and sharing pretty personal information. And unfortunately, cybersecurity breaches are still on the rise. But luckily, we have Experian's 13th annual Data Breach Industry Forecast, which examines the latest trends and makes some surprising predictions. And today, I'm joined by Michael Bremer, the Vice President and Head of Global Data Breach Resolution and Consumer Protection with Experian. Good morning, Michael. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me, Maddie. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Of course. Okay, so Michael, would you mind starting with, what are the top predictions in the data breach industry forecast?
Well, this year, what you mentioned is our 13th annual, and 5 out of the 6 predictions, in fact, involved AI. The top ones that I like are agentic AI combined with quantum computing, which in the case of the quantum computing, 2/3 of the organizations we surveyed said it's going to be the biggest trend in the next 3 to 5 years. And agentic AI, in fact, is 99% faster than, in fact, other computing technology. The second one I really like is now you see it, now you don't. This is polymorphic malware, which is mutating malicious code. Think of the SARS-CoV virus, but an electronic version of that. And that's going to be used to break encryption technologies in 2026.
Okay.
The last one I really like.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, the last one I really like is more real than real. And that's a reference back to 2011 with the movie Blade Runner, where it was more human than human. And in this case, AI is going to be used to create super synthetic IDs that will avoid conventional detection.
So, Michael, you mentioned, AI, but what kind of impact is AI having on cybersecurity?
Maddie, in 2026, AI will be completely transformative. It's no longer a backroom technology. It's going to be brought to the front and center. And in fact, what's going to happen is that whether it's a data breach or a scam or even an attack on government critical infrastructure, it's going to be faster, it's going to be more pervasive, and AI is going to allow less detection for any scam or malware.
So then how can businesses protect their data?
Businesses should always trust and verify both incoming and outgoing communications. Second, they need to go ahead and make sure all their employees are trained on cybersecurity specific measures for their jobs. At the same time, any devices that the company uses should have full encryption as well as the use of a VPN or virtual private network. And then finally, every company should already have a practiced data breach response plan that they can put into action if they have a cybersecurity event or a breach.
Okay, so on the other side of the coin, what should consumers do to protect themselves from identity theft and fraud?
First and foremost, don't click on any links or even click on any QR codes. Second, they should never use public Wi-Fi for any financial or shopping transactions. And then any websites that consumers visit should make sure in that URL, which is the line above the actual website, it has an HTTP with an S on, meaning secure socket later. Use two-factor authentication on websites and apps that they have. Change their passwords regularly to make long and unique passwords, and even sign up for Experian's free identity theft protection called IdentityWorks.
All right, Michael, and then where can our viewers go to learn more about Experian and everything you guys are doing to keep us safe from the cyber threats out there?
All the predictions as well as consumer tips can be found at experian.com/data breach. And then business and consumer tips at Ask Experian blogs.
Awesome. Michael, thank you so much for your time and all this amazing information. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Maddie.